What's up everyone? Wyatt Tipton here, aka Top Notch. I am 24 years old, located here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I've been stunt riding for about 3 years now, and I wouldn't change it for the world. Yeah, the traveling aspect of stunt riding is dope. Super awesome. I've been to places that I never even thought I would drive to. I drove from Oklahoma to Florida, which is crazy. Been to St. Louis, Kentucky, Florida, Atlanta, here to Las Vegas now, Dallas, Houston, all over Texas, you know, all the interstates in between. So it's pretty cool going to each state, meeting all these new people, seeing their love for the bikes, their passion for the bikes, what they do differently. Great community, a lot of great guys in here. There's negative people in here, but that's in everything. You just gotta outweigh the negative and enjoy the positive. My favorite US rider is gonna be Kyle Sliger. My guy is super smooth with it, super consistent, looks good on the bike, carries himself very well off the bike, very professionally. My favorite overseas rider is definitely going to be Mike Jensen for obvious reasons. He kills it in all aspects. He's super smooth, super consistent, very technical rider, very professional off the bike. Had a chance to meet him when he came into the States a few months back, and he taught me some great things about the F4I that I took, and it's really improved my riding style. So yeah, Mike Jensen, man, you're awesome. I can't appreciate you enough, man. My worst fear is definitely damaging my ankles or my arms or hands or something, you know, something that's gonna keep me off the bike. I recently had a crash in North Carolina that got my ankle pretty good. It didn't even end up breaking anything, but it just destroyed my ankle. Still can't do a few tricks that I like to do, but I don't feel like it's definitely like a permanent thing. I think it's just gonna take a little bit of healing to get around that. But I hear all the time of guys talk about they got all this titanium in their arm and legs, or these screws and rods in their shoulders and stuff. And that's just something that hopefully I can avoid through my riding career. And I can't imagine being off my bike for like 6 months. So yeah, my worst fear is definitely taking a major spill. I know it's inevitable in this sport, in any action sport really, but sometimes you gotta learn how to try and take a spill too at the same time. That's half of stunt riding, I feel like, learning how to get away from the bike and not kill yourself. My favorite tire currently is the Dunlop GPR 300 for the rear. I used to run used tires all day long from the back of the motorcycle shop, and that's cool, you know, it's free tires all day long. There's nothing you can't beat about that. But I felt like it created a lot of inconsistent riding for me because they were always different tires, and you're spending the first couple of hours or even days trying to get used to that tire or how that tire feels. And there's some tires that I felt like when I was going left to right and wheelies that I just couldn't do. It felt like there was some type of wall in the tire that like stopped me from going left to right. But these Dunlop GPR 300s, they feel perfect. The left to right movement feels like it's meant to do that. I run about 40 PSI. I hear a lot of guys say they run like 60. Yeah, that's crazy. I run around 40 and I feel like that's all right. Don't feel any type of flex in my tire, so yeah, 40 PSI all day, baby. Yeah, my dad is obviously a big influence on the whole action sports thing. He was in the original Treasure Island show here in Las Vegas. Did a lot of great things in the film industry. He has over like 100-something films. You can look him up on IMDb at Sonny Tipton. He got me into my first film when I was 5 years old, which was The Grinch. Did stunts in The Grinch, and from there on out, we did stunts in little commercials and movies here and there. I did features in The Grinch, The Cat in the Hat, The Hulk, Step Brothers, The Reaping, several little commercials, music videos. Yeah, it's a great part of my little teen life. But yeah, he actually passed away in 2014 due to alcohol. And we all knew he had a problem. That's actually why I moved away from him and from California to Atlanta. I didn't think it was that big of a problem though, because we stopped talking. We stopped talking in like 2012, I believe, and like 2014 we got a call that he wasn't doing real well. So we actually had to make a trip out to California and saw him in the ICU and everything, and yeah, he wasn't doing well at all. There was hopes that he was gonna be all right for a couple of weeks, but it turned around. He ended up having basically liver failure, and he couldn't really live off the dialysis anymore. So yeah, he passed away April of 2014. I kind of want to continue that legacy of performing. I would like to do movies, but I really want to perform on my motorcycle. That's what I'm most interested in. That's my passion. And I want to continue that through him. And yeah, I know he's just watching up from above, seeing me kill it out there. That riding has taught me a whole lot more than just doing tricks. It's taught me a lot about patience that I still don't have, that I'm still trying to work on. And actually working here in the garage is probably the most frustrating thing for me, because it's just something I never really learned growing up, how to maintenance stuff. And this is what I'm currently learning, because we all know that stunt riding is mostly maintaining and not as much stunt riding. When I first started riding, I couldn't even bust the chain down or adjust it, take the wheel off, something like that. But now I can take this whole bike apart, put it back together with relatively no issues. My family is a huge support in my riding. My mom didn't support me riding motorcycles in the beginning whatsoever. She never wanted me to get that R6 or anything like that. But now that I stay off the streets and I just ride a lot, she really enjoys it. She loves to see my videos. She's constantly commenting on my stuff, sharing my posts. My girlfriend Mariana, the best girlfriend ever. 100% supportive of my riding. She's at the lot 95% of the time. If she's not, it's because she's sick or because she had to work or something like that. She's been to all the travels with me, driven all across the country with me, even flown to meet me at certain spots. I can't appreciate that enough, and it definitely makes my riding a lot easier. People think I'm crazy for how far I've driven for just an event, but it's not. I'm not just driving for the event. I drive for the love of the sport. I want the sport to continue. I don't want it to go anywhere. I hope we get more events, more competitions here in the States. But I appreciate the support from everybody. It's been a blast riding with you all. And some of you guys treat me like I'm this crazy rider, but I'm really just like y'all. I just love riding, and I practice a lot more than any of y'all ever truly think, probably.